Hi guys, I'm Megan Graham and this is Megan Graham Beauty at Home. So today what I wanted to do was actually to take a few minutes to tell you about why I became passionate about clean beauty. For those of you that might be watching my videos, there's a lot of different things going on with my multiple businesses, and how I started out was as a hair colorist. So I have a passion for making women look absolutely beautiful, for showing them the best hair color for their skin, and really just bringing out the best in people. I've always been interested in beauty. I've always been interested in showing women how they could look their very best. So there's a little dog, by the way, since you're learning about me. This is one of my multiple dogs. So I actually have 3 Yorkshire Terriers. This is Alfie, and somewhere sleeping in the background would be Lola and Poppy. Anyway, so I've always had a passion for beauty. I've always wanted to teach women how to bring out their best, so not how to make women look like someone totally different, and not to follow all these preconceived rules and things that people tell you that you have to do. You know, people say when you're over 40 or over 45 or 50 or whatever, you have to cut all your hair off. I don't think so. I mean, if you look, I'm 44 and I have super long hair, and maybe the rules would say that it's too long for me, but I think that the rules of beauty are that you do what feels good to you, what feels true to you, and also that long hair can add softness, and so on and so forth. So all of these beauty rules that are put out, there are no rules. It's whatever works for you. But one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today is how I developed my passion for clean beauty, because being a hair colorist is not exactly clean beauty. I use chemicals day in and day out, and I've been doing it for a long time. And it never bothered me, but a few years ago, I was exposed to some mold in a building in which I lived. And when that happened, I became really sensitive to what I use as far as cleaning products, as far as makeup. I can't wear fragrance anymore, so there's a lot of different things that happened to me. I was already learning about clean beauty products, and at first I really didn't see why people were making such a big deal of it. Why did things have to be organic? Why did things have to be phthalate free, and so on and so forth? But the more that I've learned about it, the more that I've learned that you really can control your health, and that you don't have to be perfect. So you don't have to use every single product that's organic. I have plenty of things that I use that are not completely clean, but I try to make the majority of what I use clean. I use, Audacité skincare, which is the most incredible skincare line I've ever used. I'm very careful about the kind of toothpaste that I use, and it might all sound boring, but trust me, your body remembers, and your body is absorbing all the things that you put into it. So even if you use 80% clean and natural products, it actually does make a difference. It actually is worth the difference in price. So what my website, what Shop Megan Graham Beauty is all about, I have spent years trying all these different products and seeing what really works, because there were so many products on the market and some of them just weren't that good. I mean, there were deodorants that I tried that I guess they say they're deodorants, but I don't really think they are. There were moisturizers that really irritated my skin. There were some things that had too many botanicals. Come here, Lola. You can see there's a second dog that's gonna come into the frame as well. So anyway, I just wanted to say that was my passion for clean beauty. That was what got me started. And when I started reading about it, when I started understanding the fact that different chemicals could disrupt your hormones, they could cause anxiety, they could potentially be linked to cancer, to birth defects, to all sorts of different things, I really worked on cutting back, what I was using in my products. So even if it doesn't necessarily bother you the way it bothers me, it does have an impact in your health, and it's really good to read about things and try to understand what they're doing for you. So some of my very favorite product lines now are Inner Sense, David's toothpaste. I love Kiko for their vegan teeth whitening, as well as their coconut floss. I'm crazy about Audacité. It's just an awesome line of skincare that's cruelty-free, it's vegan, that actually works. And it's reasonably priced too. It's not cheap. What's ever cheap that works well, but it's reasonably priced. So that's really how I got started on my website. And just in case you wanted to know a little bit about me, I am 44 years old. I grew up in Hancock, New Hampshire, which is really the smallest town that you can ever imagine. I think 1,100 people, and we grew up on a non-working farm, but we had chickens and ducks and horses and all sorts of things. So I moved to Boston to finish up college at 22, became a hairstylist, and I've lived here ever since then. I was a super athlete growing up. I'm still an athlete. I'm a dog lover. I have 3 dogs, and I met my husband Jeff it'll be 6 years ago in April, and we've been married for a little bit over a year. He is the best guy in the world, but I'm sure everybody says that about their husband. So anyway, that's just a little bit about me. I'm a homebody, and I've actually developed a newfound plant addiction. Can you be addicted to plants? Because I am addicted to plants. I'm also addicted to Yorkies, which is why I have 3, and this guy just loves to be held like a baby. So anyway, thanks for letting me tell you a little bit about myself. And if you're curious about clean beauty products, please feel free to write me. My email is megan@megangrahambeauty.com, and I'm always happy to help you if you're looking for the right product. What I would say is when you're trying to switch to clean beauty, it's good just to tackle one product at a time. And if you're trying something new with your skincare, give a product about a week before you try another product, because if something bothers you or if it's not working the way that you think that it should work, you can then differentiate. So I hope that's helpful to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I would love to hear where you guys are from. If you like my channel, please subscribe and please hit the thumbs up button for this video. Really enjoyed talking to you guys, and I will see you soon. Stay healthy and stay beautiful.